Because I've seen some things, heard some things, got some questions about some things, as I think everybody else does too. It might be kind of echoey, because I'm in this, I don't want to take this off and mess it up. I can't see it like that. How do I flip this? Oh, here we go. Look, it's a tap, tap, tap. Oh, there it goes. It's back to green. Okay. What happened to my last post? Well, not the last post. Hey, Ange. Hey, David. Hey, King. Everybody's in here. Come on in, fam. Share the live. Let's play a song. What y'all feel like listening to? I got one. Where's my song? Y'all already know.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to rhyme like that, shine like this in a matter of time.
I was MIA. I'm getting back to the get back now. Trying to get this get going.
Nightmares come true. It was time to
Hey Reba, hey everybody, come on in, share the live. Let me get comfortable. Do you know how hard? No, I'm not all Southern. Let me tell you, Morgana, country living is so different. It takes a longer time, especially when you don't have a car. So I've been working on that. I'm feeling way better. Way better. It's been an amazing journey. I have some things to catch you guys up on. What's going on in my world. So I'll share that. Oh man, so many things happening. Let me see something though, because they didn't switch this up since I've been gone.
I don't say a word, was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck nigga. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Papa on this finish. Double M, yeah, that's my team.
Why y'all reporting me though? That truth be truthin'. Nikki. But why? Why y'all reporting? Isn't that what they say? Why y'all reporting if it ain't true? Tina! But why? It's on YouTube, link in the bio. You better be worried about why he ain't answering. But
if you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga shut up.
They just won't shut up. We don't report. We want you to talk. And it's so funny. It is so funny because my video was up while she was on live. And then I think he might be my baby daddy came into the frame. MJ came into the frame. And she said this whole spiel about Tanya saying this and this, this and this and this. Your patterns and behaviors, Felisa, your cheating ass, that you admitted to in 4K, that I have that footage where Blaze kept asking you, well, you were faithful to this one. And you were like, no. Well, you were faithful to this one. No. And you were faithful to this husband. Yeah, no, he's not my husband, though. Oh, girl. But anyway, video is up on YouTube. MJ, Maury said you are not the father. Oh boy, but this has nothing to do with the beautiful Rennie. This has everything to do with the ugly Polisa, the demon that you are, the spawn that is the devil in you. And it's forever Smoke talking about, why are you bringing children into this? Didn't you bring my child into this? My child. No matter how old my child is, that's my child. And you did that. Matter of fact, it's on my page where you did that at. TikTok didn't even know my child had a story, but you told them she had a story. So now for the rest of your life, I'll be around the corner somewhere. But let me go back to Tavia. Tavia, I speak, Patrick, Tavia, Casey Camden. I'm missing somebody. Denise. It's forever Smoke. Y'all get the nerve to get on here and say that I doxed my own children because I was on live drunk. Even if I was on live drunk and I put up my kid's profile, that's not doxing. Doxing is posting private information with malicious intent to cause harm to that person. So somewhere in your delusional, deviant mind, you saying I'm put up my kid's profile and that was doxing them. See how that don't click? Also, me, if I put up my kid's profile, all you would have is their profile name. You all went and followed my kids, stalked my kids, harassed my kids in their DMs. So it's forever Smoke. Whichever corner, Tavia, for the rest of your life you should be worried. You too, Denise, because I don't give a shit about y'all. How I'm gonna touch you will be in ways you've never been touched before. Haven't you learned this by now? Now that I see that T. Nathan, you got T. Nathan by the balls. Could someone please explain to me how public defender Casey Camden paneled up in black people's business once again? You know how? Because they have T. Nathan by the balls. Because Cuban Denise sitting up there in that box like she's running shit is running shit there in that little dynamic they got, because you, T. Nathan, gave her your phone. Now you're in trouble. So it's forever Smoke. Hey, Asufa. Hey, everybody coming in. Come on in. I was in a live and didn't see any of that. You didn't see any of what? Hey, Southern Mama Llama. You know what's funny? Apple Sticks, you over there asking why I don't address Emery? Emery, that's her name. It's not I Creep, it's Emery. I mean, guys have to determine, is she a child or is she an adult? But the reason I haven't addressed her is because I don't address teenagers who are talking about my life. She's a black woman, a young black woman who paneled up next to Blaze and pulled my finger to dig up more information on me. Why would I address a youngin' that y'all are giving information to? Grown ass females, white females, giving information to put her on the front line to say the shit. So if there's any backlash, it comes back to her and not to you, Polisa. or to you, Blaze, or to you, Apple Sticks, Caramel Wax, or whoever's sending her to the front line with this information. Because it was Blaze and Pull who said, oh no, we'll discuss that behind the scenes. Well, Blaze said we'll discuss that behind the scenes. And then Pull comes in with, yeah, because we got this and we got this. So y'all got white women over there, right? Digging up black women's information that hasn't even been on live. Like I said, it's forever smoke, Polisa. And I am never going to address a teenager. Because I don't put teenagers on the front line to do dirty shit. I learn them up. She don't want to be learned up. She don't want discipline. She wants to follow in the footsteps of deviance, which is you. You're a predator. You preyed on your mans. You preyed around the industry as an industry hoe. A thought that wasn't thought about. And now you here in this situation. I don't give a shit about you. And I'm going to show everybody every week whatever I want to show them. So there's that. But we got a more serious situation. Y'all. There's a lot of information. Before I get to what I want to get to, Anthony Highland. Anthony Highland. Where is it?
Spirit gonna cover you. Spirit gonna make sure you got what you need. And I was like, you know what? You're right. No. Y'all were not on the phone with me.
Your head.
And I would go down to the beach and just cry.
He about to cry, y'all. Etc.
It ain't one of them.
It is.
Never have been, never will be. I don't get down like that.
What a weird thing to say. I don't get down like that. I don't get down like that. It's lagging. They're reporting me, y'all. If this live goes down, I'll be on Instagram, official Tiny Michelle. But they are reporting me. You might need to go out and come back in. Oh, my legs hurt so bad. Yeah, it's slow. I see it. They're reporting. So we'll wait a minute. We'll wait a second. Let's see. Let's close some of this. Is it getting better? Let me know when it gets better, y'all. Let me know if it gets better. Can everybody hear me okay? Are we doing okay now? It's better? Okay, good. It's better? Okay, good. So, let's get back to this. Okay, good. But it's a weird thing to say, Anthony Highland. I don't get down like that. Like, it's something to get down to. Like, I say it's something to get down to. Why would you say something like that? It's almost like that girl, that woman, Kim, Silverback's wife, saying the molestation thing, like the kissing, you kiss your child too much, like molestation. And it's even aligns with what Polisa said when she aligned what she said to her husband about being raped and it being, some kind of weird ebonics thing. No, only to predators. Only to the predators. But we don't get to that.
And if you didn't even have a problem batting an eye, holding all of these spaces, getting still will come in my space, being fake, being phony, talking to me on the phone, listening to me cry, only to turn around at the first sign of something to shit on me. It's okay. It's okay. So I want to reiterate. After I say this, I'm going to end this live. I speak, you shouldn't cry on live. They're going to use that against you. Oh well.
Hey,
I speak, you shouldn't cuss so much. They're going to ban your live. Oh well.
Weirdo. So weirdo. Always crying.
I'm going to say this, and I mean this with my whole chest. To every single one of you goofies that did exactly what I outlined, lied on me, pushed false narratives about me,
Right, Amir?
attempted to destroy my career, attempted to destroy my life, attempted to get my kids taken away from me, fuck you. I hope karma spin the block something decent on you.
Y'all, when I saw this last night, I was weak.
Life. I hope that everything that you do fails until you atone. Whether it be with me, whether it be with your ancestors, or whomever your spiritual deity is. I hope everything you touch fails. I hope everyone connected to you cuts you off. And I hope you have the most miserable and bumpy ride to hell that you can have.
Y'all, we all going together, so there's that.
Because fuck you. Don't call me.
Right, Jen?
Don't text me. Don't message me asking me, am I talking about you? Because your spirit will tell you whether or not I'm talking about you.
Me?
That pressure in your chest and your breast will tell you whether or not I'm talking about you. Those migraines that are going to form deep in your brain and in your head, and those headaches that you're not going to be able to get any rest at night is going to tell you.
Show of hands. Who slept good last night? The way my body's been hurt, not sleeping good every night. My body's so sore. Right? You slept wonderful, and you slept good. Yeah.
You ain't got to ask me.
Delightful. Check.
So no, I'm not going to wish death upon you. I wish a lifetime of torture until
Okay.
you atone.
So,
Good day.
So he doesn't wish death upon us. Hey, Juicy. Y'all, Juicy is here. Juicy is here. You know it's all down. Okay. Y'all. He doesn't wish death upon us. I'm not bothered because I'm not in it. This is what I wish for you, Anthony Highland. I wish that when you get on that ship, because we know you're getting ready to get on that ship, we know that the U.S. military has decided to make an example out of you, and that you will be on the ship for a long time, right? Out in the middle of nowhere. No access to social media, because you can't have your phone on the ship while you're deployed, because they cannot track your coordinates, right? I wish that one night while you're sleepwalking, you plank off that bitch. Now, I don't wish that you die. No. I wish that it is the longest swim back to shore. Swim back to shore. Thanks, Morgana. I appreciate you. I hope you just sleepwalk right off that bitch. And then you just start swimming. Whichever direction, just start swimming. That's what I wish for you. And what I wish for the rest of your family is that glow up is so chef's kiss that when you do, if you happen to not plank off that bitch, when you dock somewhere, you look at your family's social media and you see that glow up while you stuck out there in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of motherfuckers that you can't stand, that you can't stand being around. That's what I wish for you. So does that equate to torture? You know, it's gonna be a bunch of y'all men's on that boat. You might find you like something new. Because I hope Tasha finds something new. He'll be like Dora and just keep swimming. Not if the tide. If the tide comes through, it's above me then. It's above me. That's God's work. Southside. Okay. So Southside is here. And this is the only time I am going to address anyone under the age of 21 from different dynamics. My profile is now 21 and older. But let me explain something to y'all about the truth seekers, okay? The truth seekers are their own individual people. And I know it's hard for some of y'all because you're stuck up in these dynamics that have total control over you to the point where, I don't know, you get plagiarized quotes tatted on you with white women Medusas on you. You know, far be it from me. But truth seekers are individuals. We're a team of truth, no matter what it is. You know, we don't have this fuckery going on. Every single person in here can disagree with me, and we can have a discussion about it. Every single one of my mods, if they chose to mod for someone else, we would have a discussion first. What you saw Jay-Z say was she needs mods, not that she wants to be a mod. And that's why you ain't got no screenshot, because there ain't no screenshot to have. And do y'all realize I'm running the tape? Do y'all realize that if I'm not here, I'm still here? What? She was dying to get a screenshot of that. Dying. Ooh, Jay-Z's in there. Jay-Z's in there. So what? My mods. Truth seekers are everywhere. We grow. Truth seekers are everywhere, y'all. And it's not just my mods. Truth seekers are everywhere. Anne-Marie Pruitt said that. And Apple Sticks, and Sobe said he saw you in there, and then iCreep went into saying how she needed the screenshot of Jay-Z saying she wanted to be a mod or whatever the case may be. Now, 99.999% of the time, my mods won't ask to be a mod until probably I've spoken on the whole situation. And then if me and my mods don't agree on what is being said, then we have a discussion about that. What's your point of view on this? No, what's your point of view on this, girl? What's your point of view on this? But other than that, we're everywhere. And that's exactly how I want my mods to be. That's how I want all truth seekers to be. I want y'all to be everywhere. Not just my mods, but everybody. She said, "Hell no. Hey, Marie, we're not on. Yeah, they ain't owned." Oh my gosh. I saw that. I was just like, she really wants that screenshot. Because you stood up for yourself. Anybody that stands up for themselves, they don't like that. They don't like that at all. And I can only imagine, like, the way everything was set up back in November from Polisa. There's more timelines that have been figured out leading up to that point. More footage that has been discovered in archives that lead up to that point. So, yeah. Because you cute, girl. That's right. That's what it is, too. Oh, man. Let's see these. This is not the Jim Jones cult. Right, Juicy? Not at all. I'm glad you're comfortable in here, DC fam. Let me check I stay everyone's lives. We're outside the live. I know that's right, Citri. Let me just tell you, because it's not just my mods that send me information and clips at all. It's like a lot of people send me information and clips and messages and DMs and everything. So it's not just my mods. And I've gotten a lot of information over the last week. I've seen a lot of footage over the last week. So, Silverback and Kimberly. Because they know you got great editing. Oh, I be creeping in their lives. I know y'all do. I see y'all. Well, I don't know all y'all backups, and I don't want to know, because that's what makes it just so beautiful, that you are your own individual selves, and we just all work together naturally and organically, which is what I love. I love that. I know you do, Coach D. Hey, I'm so funny. Okay. So I've heard a lot of things over the last week is related to Silverback and Kimberly, right? Oh boy, I tell you what. I think what a lot of people are allowing their beef on this app to cloud their judgment in some things. And this is my POV, just from me watching and knowing what I know about what I know behind the scenes. Kimberly said something. She said a couple things. But there's one thing that really stood out to me. And I'm going to separate the children from the adults for a minute. The adults are who is responsible for those children. And both of those adults are abusers. Both of them. I've seen a lot of documentation, and they're both equally guilty. And that's coming from an analytical, this isn't even coming from the mother side of me, because there's a lot of things she said that the mother side of me was like, you wouldn't have made it out that house alive. What are you talking about? But I'm going back to this man and this woman. They are both equally guilty. Equally. All right? So we need to go back. We need to go back to November 2022. November 2022, that's when Voodoo Bay posted that. Because in the comment section, yep, here it is, hold on. Well, I'm not even going to post it up. In the comment section of this post, 11/16, Voodoo Bay says she had permission to post those pictures. Now, if someone has permission to post the pictures, and then this post goes up that shows the pictures of these children's abuse, and the mother knows, then she's complicit. So we need to start from right there. Not necessarily right at Voodoo Bay, but how it got up to that point. And how it got up to that point. And I've been around, and I have footage, and I have data, and it made me go back into my archives. Because she validated it, Kimberly validated that Silverback came to her, Silverback was in a business deal with another creator, but she won't name that creator. Conveniently didn't name that creator. So we know that it could have been I Speak, because Voodoo Bay was trying to get on, or it could have been T. Nathan, right? Because T. Nathan didn't go get locked up until February. And I'm leaning more towards it being T. Nathan, considering the new panel up with public defender Casey Camden, right? Because this is black business, black trauma. So whose idea was it after Kimberly paneled up with Kappa, which was fine? J4P paneled up Silverback, Kappa paneled up Kimberly. So whose idea was it to panel up Kimberly with Casey Camden? Who? Whose business is it of hers? His. And it all goes back to, T. Nathan. T. Nathan, this was your storyline. You promised money. Because Kimberly said, back then, Voodoo Bay was collecting cash apps for her. That's what she said. She said a lot of things. I don't necessarily agree with the delivery of either dynamic bringing this to the forefront, the way it was brought. But I absolutely believe that it should have been brought. That I do believe. I absolutely believe they need to be exposed, because it's a whole other dynamic going on behind the scenes that goes back to that time. And Blaze and I were working on a lot of intel on them at that time. And then T. Nathan got locked up, and all of a sudden it disappeared. It just went away. And then T. Nathan comes back. And looky here. Look at the storyline again. Revamped. Both of them. There is no reason, and she still got the video up on her page of these children being abused, minors at the time. Kimberly and Silverback, you sold your trauma, your kids' trauma, for whatever reason. But the moment, Kimberly, you gave those pictures to Voodoo Bay, the moment you gave Voodoo Bay permission to post that, you decided to go along with whatever Silverback was saying, or whatever deal was being promised, because you said that you saw that he was getting all these gifts, and he got new shoes, and he got new this, and you were mad about that. Everything that you have talked about over the last week or so, all your posts aren't structured or prioritizing your children. They're prioritizing Silverback. You know, when you have so much emotion. And voodoo side hoe. I told you was a side hoe. You was a side hoe. Voodoo bobble hoe. Girl. How are you so emotional? But he ain't mean nothing. He blew that back out. So there you are, paneling up his wife, who just said yesterday that she was helping you. Well, you popped up at her door, right? But you said, Voodoo Bat, you said that you were helping him. You know, reconnect with his family, reconnect with this, reconnect with that. And your body language is bothered, like, how dare he hit this puss and do it? Girl, he hit. And the side hoe you are, Now, we gonna run back some timelines. We go run it back, Voodoo Babe. We gonna run it all the way back. Like, I don't really care to hear anymore about this family that brought their own family trauma to a social media site, just like Felisa. I don't give a shit. Fuck her and fuck them. But if we are going to align as a community, sorry y'all, I'm in the center. If we're gonna align with our community and being a betterment, how are y'all keep handling up these abusers? Why? Because you are abusers. You will abuse whatever. With a stiff one. He definitely hit. And that's why she mad. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Oh. I feel you, little woman. That's how I felt at work. Let me tell you, community. I'm gonna get y'all up to speed, but that's the babies. And I'm not used to it. She is not happy. I think she's teething. But she's so cute. She's a little cutie. But I think she's teething. I do not miss those days. I do not miss those days. Oh, God. Y'all, I've been trying to work out. I didn't realize how much I gained. Oh my God, I gained a lot of weight. I gained like 25 pounds. All right. So, I'm not sure what the goal. I still look good though. Thank you. Trying to look better. I'm gonna get it off though. My eating has changed. I eat healthier now. Y'all ain't used to the baby stuff. Teething. She's teething. Ooh, thank you, Solo. Not bad. I lost a little bit of weight. I lost a little bit of weight. I got a little yoga jumps on. I've been doing my yoga, y'all. Yeah, it is the worst pain. Thank y'all. No give back. I did the pole back home, back home, at my last place, my last apartment. But I didn't bring the pole with me. So I just been the roller skating, a lot of walking, because the hills here will try you. And the weather's been great lately, so been outside a lot. I need to get on my bike more. What's that for, T? What is that? What is that look for, T? Don't do that. But I will be doing the skates and the pole. I'm gonna get a new pole. Okay. Yep, I moved back home to Nova Scotia. And, okay, so let me take a little break from Silverback and Kimberly, because I'll get back into that, because I do want to go back over what I'm seeing with the dynamics of, I'm not sure why people are talking about protect the children. If it's protect the children, then you need to go back to why those pictures got posted in the first place. That's where you go back to first. You don't get to fast forward to because you're in a beef with somebody. And this goes for both sides. You're in a beef with somebody. It's going to look different. You're going to try to go after every little thing that each other is doing. Hold on 1 second. Because you get your child. It's okay. Aww. Yeah, she's teething, y'all. Poor baby. I remember my babies were teething. We used to put some alcohol grain on there, numb it right on up. But if you're going back and forth and you're digging at each other, it is a detriment. It is not contributing to the betterment of the community on app or off app. Kimberly coming on here and all this that she's saying goes back to you gave those pictures to Voodoo Bay for a reason. Once you gave pictures of your minor children to social media, that is selling your trauma. Because they used it for live events. They used the story for content. And that created clicks, views, engagement, likes, all that. You've admitted to receiving monies via Cash App from Voodoo Bay. So you sold pictures. You sold your trauma, your children's trauma. Both of you. Silverback came with a deal. He sent someone your way to get the truth. Everybody knew that truth was coming out, and that was the storyline. That was the storyline. Now I'm gonna go back in my archives and I'm gonna line it up, the timeline, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Now for those creators that want to continue to discuss this, You're now complicit. You are now perpetuating the same complicity that Voodoo Bay did. These are still children, especially those that have special gifts. These children don't need, whether they're adults, just like my daughter didn't need, just like all these other children, Gabe's didn't need, the other children that have been affected didn't need. It's one thing to go after the parent, but it's another thing to center these kids around these abusers and perpetuate the abuse. And you're perpetuating the abuse. There are 100 different ways that this could have been brought to awareness. But I understand why it wasn't. Just like I understand why it was switched from Blaze's platform over to Butter's platform. Because, well, everybody knows why. Everybody knows why. In 2019, you found out about him. He came back. He came into my live months ago, and he said that he had a story about Voodoo Bay. And I don't give a shit. I'm not paneling up no predator, no abuser, you know. And now it's police is like, you got to get inside the mind of an abuser. These motherfuckers are lying and haven't even, fulfilled their commitment to the system that nobody believes in, but now everybody is reading verbatim off of paperwork. It's so wild. And the document wasn't forged. There's a date that everybody has, that there's like a dark patch over, like slightly darker than the other date that's next to it. That's called highlighter, and it was copied. That's what that looks like. So it's not a forged document. A lot of the documents had not been introduced because people are trying to storyline and present a narrative. And that's what organized chaos is. I do believe that there's a lot of information that is happening behind the scenes. And this is why there are some people in the J4P dynamic that don't understand, and they don't care. They didn't care about a setup. They didn't care about cover-ups. But this is all part of it. Voodoo Bay and I Speak and T. Nathan and all of them have been involved in some egregious, deviant activities. And now Voodoo Bay's caught up in it because she got her back blown out by Silverback. What am I missing? Yeah, I saw them last night. It was T, and Mr. Blaze called it just that. They deny that, but I heard him say it. Okay. Verbiage. Like I said, TikTok is not a safe space for DVSA true stories. If you don't want opinions, this is an entertainment app. This is an entertainment app. If you bring your trauma to TikTok, you are entertaining. You are selling your trauma. You're selling your family's trauma. And there's a lot of us that have been on the front line long enough to know the difference. Now, there's some in the J4P